But we're at 30 Days to Rock.
Yes. We're here at First Live.
30 Days to Rock, man.
We're opening up for 30 Days to Rock, which is going to be an amazing thing happening here at First Live for the next 30 days of the month of July.
We have live and virtual broadcasts, everything from rock to hip hop and indie, all access, artists, fans, crews. Like, you know how First Live gets down. As soon as you walk in here, you feel like you're at fucking Sirius XM, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And on top of that, it's a goddamn beautiful coffee shop, bro.
It is.
Look at all those bags of beans that they got over there.
Like, it's just crazy, man. It feels amazing to be back and to be here with everyone, with everything going on right now, man. And I honestly can't wait, bro. To be back today, I've been saying it for so long that I couldn't wait. And just to be here, it's a great feeling,
like,
man.
And the fact that we have history with this place. So a lot of these things in here, we hand carved. So the fact that it's still open throughout this pandemic and been able to at least put something together to try to keep the place moving forward.
Keep the place moving forward. And
that's what 30 Days to Rock is all about.
That's what a big part of this is about too, is to help the business stay, keep moving
at the
forward,
end of the day,
man.
it's
Because
money, bro.
Unfortunately, small businesses got dicked by Uncle Sam and
this really
by
has
Big
been
Brother.
a crazy fucking year,
Like
bro.
how many restaurants and bars have just got no relief. Landlords weren't trying to hear it. And it's like, I mean, it's the biggest, and I think it's the biggest indictment of what America is like, is that your answer to this problem was, all right, guys, we know you're not making money, so don't pay me for these 3 or 4 months. But that 4 months, I expect that 4th month, and you have rent due at the end of the month.
Yeah.
Like, where am I going to come up with 4 months of rent when I had no business for 4 months and I've gotten no? And I mean...
And a lot of people, they still haven't even gotten unemployment.
Yeah, and it's I keep telling everyone, it's more indicative of the entire system than anything else. And it's unfortunate, man.
There were too many things happening this year, though, because it wasn't just one thing. First, it was Kobe.
I mean, not even Kobe, man. Australia was on fire.
Australia, I forgot about
was
that.
It like billions of animals? Those wildfires burnt, man. And then, I mean, last year was the Amazon was on fire last year, right? Last summer was the Amazon on fire?
I thought it was California.
I mean, California's always on fire every summer. I'm not even that's a bit insensitive. I'll walk it back. That was a bit insensitive. I'm gonna immediately walk it back like, what the heck?
Like, yeah.
That's a bit insensitive. But I feel like somewhere on the West Coast is always once a year like a lightning strike, and it's just they go through these droughts. Like, the land is so dry, and I feel like right now my friend lives in Arizona and she had to leave her house because of a wildfire like that's going on over there in Arizona. So, like I said, it was a bit insensitive. I need to not be a comedian all the time.
Take it down a notch.
I need to not be a comedian all the time.
But I wanted to see if we could get a shot of the screen over here so we could show what's coming up for the next week. Do you have the website pulled up too?
No, I don't. I'll pull it up right now.
Because today, on the official logo, it said it starts on July 2nd, but we wanted to come in here July 1st and, put together a broadcast for you guys, basically promoting everything that's going to happen for the next week. And tomorrow, we got Pit Brothers Band here. Of course, 7 p.m. These are all going to be live streamed. Danny, these are all live streamed, right? Every single thing is live streamed. So you guys see it on the screen. Daisy Skelton. You got it on your laptop?
No, I'm being an idiot. I was sitting here trying to do it. Finally.
Then they have another podcast, Many Hearts of Bushwick. And on Monday, next Monday, I hope I'm saying this right, John DeFiore Trio.
Ooh, you know how I am with those, man. If you don't get it right, I definitely ain't gonna get it right.
I think I did pretty good. But all this on 30days to rock.us.
.us, yes.
I love how they use .us.
I felt especially stupid trying to pull that up there because I'm searching through my email for the link instead of just punching in like I haven't said it a few times already today.
And you guys really killed it on the website, bro. Like, seriously. This shit looks phenomenal. Got a jam-packed month over here, bro.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, I'm just so happy to everything's starting to fall into place, that things are working itself out, so to speak. and that we're back on the ball, man. That the ball's rolling. That we're moving forward here. That First Live's moving forward here. Uh, and I really just can't wait, man, for people to see what this space has, man. I think one of the biggest things that sucked is that we knew like we were planning for for 2020 here.
Yeah.
And this happened. And
You
it
remember
fucked everything up.
You remember the podcast that we did saying what do we expect from 2020?
2020, man. Like I'm thinking by this time of the year we're gonna be having, some big acts,
shit.
some big acts pulling up. We're gonna have the black SUVs pulling up, acts getting out, being a little prima donna, like that type of thing. I thought we were gonna be there, and here we are. It's July 1st. It's the first time back in the building together.
It's like I can't believe.
I had no idea. But here, I mean, it's what happens, man. It's the hand we've been dealt. Anybody who understands what that means, you play cards. I'm not a gambling man, but you can't change the cards you've been dealt when the game's being played. And
Did you gain any weight during this quarantine?
Yeah, a little bit. I told you what happened. With my girlfriend, her brother still. They were supposed to get married. I believe it was May 15th or May 16th. I can't remember what they were supposed to be. They were supposed to get married, and because of obviously COVID. They didn't. They eventually the week after went through with a ceremony together at the house, and they did it on Zoom. And it was my first time even doing anything that I had to dress up for. So my girl told me they were doing it, and I was like, yeah, it's a Zoom like thing. I'll be there. What else would I be doing then if I'm at home playing Xbox? So I'll take the time out and I'll be there. So I decided, being me, I said, hey, can I wear shirt and tie, one of my suits to. She was like, yeah. She said, her brother's wife, Laura. She said, whatever your heart desires. I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna do my thing, man. I'm like, I haven't worn a suit. I haven't put on a shirt and tie. I used to complain about it, but as I've worked here now, it's not just all black. I could vary it. I could put on. I could style out. I started to like wearing a shirt and tie to work, man. And, I told you, sitting there every day looking at my whole closet just there makes me sad a little bit. But, I put on one of my tailored suits, and I couldn't button it closed.
I gained 20 pounds, bro.
I don't know how much I've gained, but when I went to button the suit closed, I was like, oh, shit.
And what's crazy is that, I rarely buy clothes. So... Oh, not social distance hug. I'm so happy to see you again, bro.
Hugging it out.
And you guys can see on the camera
I miss you so much, man.
so
glad to be
look
back
at this.
in the building.
I just want to say, you motherfuckers are talented.
Why we just talking shit?
I mean, we're just
You're
we're just being ourselves, man. We're just being ourselves.
so happy that you guys are here. You guys are
We're so happy we're here, man.
Yeah,
we're
bro,
happy
I'm
to
fucking
be here to
thrilled.
do anything we can to help, man. We don't want this place to be gone, man. This Bushwick needs First Live.
So I'm going to sneak by you guys. I try to do it discreetly. I apologize.
Hey,
Nah, bro. You always make
out there,
appearances.
coffee time. Wait.
Yes.
Is there any chocolate ready?
There's chocolate ready, yes.
You know what time it is, then, baby. You know what time it is. Woo!
We are live
About to
right
have the
now.
caffeine rush.
We're live right now on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna type that in
That's the
the
crazy thing. That's the
30
crazy thing is that
days
I haven't had the
to
caffeine
rock
rush and I have this much energy already.
US.
So you guys are about to be in for it.
For full.
One of the last few weeks at work, I was working a double, and one of my buddies saw I was tired, and he knows I don't normally drink caffeine, but he works out, he's always up, he's always on the go. So he drinks a lot of coffee, he does some energy drinks. So one day he offered me one of his energy drinks. He keeps a case in the lockers at work at that theater. And he offered me, he's like, yo, you all right? And I was like, yeah, I'm cool. I'll make it through. He's like, you want to bang? I was like, I don't know, man. I'm kind of sensitive to caffeine. He was like, then I don't know if you should have one of these. And everybody there is like, what do you mean? Since I was like, I don't do caffeine a lot. I was like, I usually only drink coffee from one place. First Live. It's the only place I drink coffee from. Sorry to
Listen,
any coffee houses I went to in the city. I still got your pastries.
Brenna's been asking me every day if they make coffee again. I'm like, listen, I know they got beans, but I don't know if we open to the public. This is a private studio situation
Yeah.
right now.
It's like even my girl, like she's like, I understand. She's like, I understand why. She's like, that's the only coffee you've ever really experienced.
This is real gourmet
and I wouldn't
shit.
tell you to go from this to Dunkin' or from this to Starbucks. My girl's a coffee head, and she said this is the best coffee she's had in her entire life. She loves this coffee. She was like, I understand why you refuse to drink any other coffee. But
I just want to thank one of our patrons of B&RS, man, Super Lost. You guys, since you're
Super
talking about
Lost?
coffee,
I want to remind you guys that we're live.
did they made this coffee?
30 days to rock.
They're really super local guys. They support the arts.
Limu
I'ma have to
Kosher,
see that.
Ethiopia.
Yeah, man.
Holy shit.
I'm going to have to see that.
Kosa Geish.
Kosa Geish.
Altitude
Trying
1,800
to set this
meters.
shit up.
Roast date
There we go.
6/23. Wow.
Let me see that.
Amazing. Damn, you can smell it through the bag.
So he's bringing out the beans.
The beans. What we got here? What we got here?
Got some gourmet coffee.
Dorito, Colombia. Los
Super
Rosales.
lost.
2,100 meters altitude. 6/23 roast date.
We're live right now on 30days2rock.us. So everybody on Instagram that's tuned in right now, if you guys want to see the actual live stream, then you got to tune in right now. Bro, you should go live from your account.
I should.
I'm live on mine. Everybody's joining. Let's put all the eyes on the actual live stream. But yo, is this what we trying today?
I've never. I don't know which one. Are these? The
What are
beans
we
we're
doing?
trying right now?
Well,
We're gonna finish off those beans.
We're having the Ethiopia.
All right.
So take this.
Ethiopia. So we're having these. Wait, which one's that one? Read that one off. Read off the label.
Which,
on that
this one?
It's up to go live. This is amazing. Man.
Damn, this shit is. It smells potent as
Yo, you
fuck.
can smell that through the bag. These two are sealed still. You can smell. Yo, you know I know. what
Colombia.
those bags are.
Colombia, Guatemala.
Hey, imagine getting one of our regular deliveries in the bag this day. That's when life's gonna be amazing. Hey, I know. Hey, you know what type of bag I'm talking about in there, baby.
Yeah. We got the
Hey, yo,
production studio
It's
in
so
the
crazy.
back.
It's just so potent. You can smell it through the fucking bag.
This is amazing.
I want to get
This shit
potent
smells
delivery
mad good,
this
bro.
big. This is amazing. I'm gonna go live though. Let's see this.
This shit smells mad good.
I've never gone live though from my phone. What do I do?
You know, I rarely ever did this shit either, but
Just
I
press
think-
the button. Wait, I should probably
Yeah.
turn the camera around on me.
So what are you working on, Roach? What are you doing, man? You're like working. Tell us about some of the things you've been working on. You have a project right now, right? You're doing
All right, so
scenes or something?
yeah, there's a few things that's going on right now. So first and foremost, we have to thank you because when COVID hit, one thing that happened was we couldn't get together all the time to put out podcasts in audio format. And we ended up just literally going into every Good Morning Bushwick episode that we had and trimming it down and putting it out on through Anchor and getting it syndicated everywhere. So it was because of all the work that we did here that we even got through this fucking hurdle.
Yeah. Like we put up a lot of our old work, man, and it's crazy, bro, that we I mean, to have all of that still, that all that was still available, that we still had all of that.
And there's still more.
And even like, yo, when I go back, like I tell you, I listen to it all the time. Like that's usually right now, my morning is I wake up, read some news, read what's going on in the world, and then it's, do I want to play video games or, well, actually, which video game do I want to play? And how high do I want to get before playing said video game? And that's usually how it goes. We have some fun. I mean, I have some fun, but I listen to us. And more frequently, I'm realizing that I'm sitting there for maybe an hour and a half, and it's like, yo, like, I mean, I hate to admit, I'm probably one of our biggest supporters and listeners, but
but
I'm legitimately laughing. I'm laughing at the shit you're saying. I'm laughing at the shit I'm saying. Like, yo, like,
it's
we
pretty
really say that shit.
What Danny said when he walked out and he was going to get us some coffee. He said, "You guys are fucking talented, bro.
Naturals, man. This is what we do.
We're professionals at talking shit.
Yeah.
We could do this shit all day.
All day, man. All day, every day, man.
What was one of your favorite episodes from early on?
Oh, man.
One of the episodes was when you weren't here. It was just me, Zoe, and Maddie. And me and Zoe got into it over Ronda Rousey.
Oh my! You know what's crazy? I was gonna say Ronda Rousey. I was gonna say the Ronda Rousey episode. I was really about to say that shit too, man.
Because
and it was
Maddie got scared.
It was like we were going back and forth of it. I'm Maddie afterwards like I don't know what's gonna happen. It was like it got a little heated, man. But it was the Ronda Rousey disagreement.
Yeah.
And, and shit got a little out of hand.
Things
We
got a
did-
little heated.
a little heated, but like afterwards, it's the usual. What you doing afterwards?
Yeah,
Wanna
we
smoke?
and we both knew, we both understood in that moment that we were making great TV.
Yeah, man. It's like it's just the Ronda Rousey argument was hilarious. It's like, it's crazy. I've listened back to all the ones we've put up, man. But I've gone back and like actually watched a few episodes up on YouTube, man.
Yeah,
and
they're still up.
like they're all it's tough to pick a favorite out of that bunch, man. Because we had so many fun conversations, bro. Like we had so many fun interviews with
And
people, man.
what blew my mind was when I had to actually go and dissect each episode and find, where this topic starts and ends so that I could topicize, like, I don't even know if that's a word. Is that a word? Topicize?
Itemized, topic.
Itemize.
I don't know.
So I can list the actual episode according
yeah.
to the topic. And just the little segues that we go off on, and we just end up
It's like even we do it now, and it's like
off the rails.
it's like we call it off the rails, man. Like it's like seeing and I told my girl it's funny because like we hit the point on those two where it's like we do this so often where like this is the point where we haven't done it so long we can't even figure out how to get back to where we went. Like we just gotta accept this one.
Like,
But it's always something that we've done. We'll start talking about one thing and somehow it leads here, and usually we could walk our way back and figure out how it got there. It doesn't always happen like that. Sometimes we fuck up. But in
even those
early runs,
even
man,
those come out to be classic episodes. Like, so I think right now, because of everything that we had with First Live and the amount of podcasts that we still record, I think we have close to about 260, 270 podcasts out there right now.
Yeah.
Just on the Bud and Roach channel. And of course, all of that is at budandroach.com. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was the fact that we partner with another studio, S Street Media, and we basically went in there, kind of overhauled the look of the place and gave it a huge green screen so that, every show has a different background and that there's no, like, just monotony. Is that what it's called? Like a monotone fucking look for the same, for every show looking the same. So with them, that's at 1639 Central Street, right there off of the Halsey stop on the L train. And we have about, I'd say 15 podcasts right now on syndication. Ours is one of them. We record there all the time.
Yeah.
So I believe the website is no, we still got, I'm going to wait to plug the website till it's official. So we still have to iron those things out. But it's S Street Media on social media, on Instagram, all the platforms.
S Street Media, they do a great job of resharing, of posting all the content
the team
from all
is
the
strong,
shows. The
bro.
team over there is ridiculous.
The team is very strong.
Sometimes I get retweets and stuff on my stuff. I'm like, what that come on? Oh man, thank you guys.
And I remember when I met them, like soon after that, I hosted that event. Remember the event that you went to? The underground event. And just the amount of love that people showed each other in that place.
The amount of love when I go to the events.
That was crazy. Like, that was like one of those things that made me realize that these people are the real deal, bro.
They're the real people. And it's the thing, you get a certain feeling when you know you're working with people that have a certain, I don't know the right word to say, but I'll say people that are genuine, that are truly
genuine.
Ooh-wee. Thank you, sir.
Well,
I love it. I'm gonna wait till Roach gets his before I get in on this. I'm gonna wait for you.
All right, so we could do a toast.
Yeah. Man, I smell it already. I smell it rising up. Ooh.
Make sure you didn't log yourself out of Hangouts.
I didn't. I hope not. I shouldn't have.
But some other things that's been going on. Especially during this break, everybody's stuck in the house. I was trying to figure out what to do, and I had spent a few years putting together a plan for this wrestling show, and I think it is what it's gonna be. What it is now is what it's gonna be till I ride this out. Like, I created my own ridiculousness, and it features 130 independent wrestling promotions. Everything's on patreon.com/I'mKingRoach, but the behind-the-scenes aspect, we was filming for that now. Like, it's just everything. It's everything I'm involved with. I'm teaching people how to do graphics. I'm teaching people how to do Final Cut work. Like, I'm trying to be as selfless as possible and just give this information away. So that's been the basis of what the past few months has been about. But this Bud and Roach shit, we've been doing this shit for
I
so
mean,
long.
we haven't stopped on Bud and Roach, man. That's the one thing too. I think that's kept me a little bit sane through this, man. Because I mean, we actually said we never got a chance to do it, but when quarantine was getting really bad in the beginning, monotonous and not having anything to do, and it was the same in and out, couldn't leaving the house much, just in and out, same thing every day, back and forth. We actually were supposed to do a podcast like, how are you managing to stay sane? And I told you my answer was gonna be I was struggling. Like there were points where I was like, yo, like I need something more to do than sit in this house. To go from working 6 days a week, being out of the house every day, to being stuck in the house with nothing to do besides video games, reading a book, watching TV. You can only do all that so much before it's
You don't have a kid yet, so I couldn't even enjoy like playing the video game because every 15 minutes I had to go do something. So it was like I had to keep it short. I didn't even invest. Like I told you, I was trying to get the Xbox One for a long time. Still trying to get the PS4. You convinced me to not get the PS4, but
get the one.
the one.
The one we'll have a far better time with the Xbox One because we both have so many more games that we'll be able to play. Xbox has sales on like their marketplace all the time, bro. Like it's
Can you
insane.
plug in regular headphones?
Bro, you can plug in like a regular headphone set right into like the controller I have. Like I use those headphones when I game. My headphones with the
I'll get
microphone
one.
wire. Those are headphones I use when I play.
It's just you if I learned anything from this year, it's how to not lose my mind. Like the level of discipline that I have now, bro.
This year pushed us, man. I'm not gonna lie. This year definitely pushed me a few times, man. Like
It's crazy, bro. We just ended the last year doing Good Morning Bushwick right before this shit happened, and it's just like, oh, what do you expect for 2020? Oh, sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit. Sorry, guys. All flights are grounded until further notice, guys. Sorry.
And it's getting it to a point that you can't even go outside. Everybody's wearing a mask. Like, this shit is crazy.
It's wild, man. And what's crazy right now is that we saw how bad it got in New York. And people all over the world are sharing these videos. Like, they had, I don't want to get morbid right now. We got to get serious about what we saw through this year to start this
he
shit.
remembered.
Ooh, wee.
He remembered.
Is it time?
Oh, my God. Look, we're social distancing.
I love you, brother. I love that we're back.
Love you guys, man. I missed you all.
Love you, man.
man.
Missed you. Can't wait for
God damn.
Love is a great word, isn't it?
Love, 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 love.
love. I have a policy about the word love. If I love someone in any capacity, I'm sure to always tell them.
God damn.
And I don't know why, since I was a kid, when I hang up the phone, my great-grandmother, my grandmother, my mom, my dad, even my brother and sister, they annoy the fuck out of me. You hear? Even with you, when I hang up the phone with you, yo, love you, bro, holla at you later.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, yo, I don't know. And I don't know when that happened to me that I knew. Like, yo, you don't know the last time you ever talked to someone. Just let them know you love them. Even if they annoy me. Even my parents annoy me, yo, I love you. I'll talk to you later.
And you already know what I've been through, bro.
Yeah.
So now I make sure I let people know I love
Yeah,
them.
man. But I've always been like that. But in any capacity, man, my friends that I love, my friends of friends that I love, like, I'm a loving person.
You can't see him coming when you're asleep.
You saw that, right? Don't you understand?
Little
That's him coming when you're asleep.
Paranormal activity going on. But God damn.
The way this has
Just the stuff
touched
that's
everybody,
going on
man,
in the world
in the world, man, is.
We haven't even touched on George Floyd. We haven't touched on any of those
We haven't
topics.
touched on any of that, man. The night I called you guys, man, Danny, I was sitting there, I was playing Call of Duty, like, and I was in the middle of they had 24/7 shipment up. I don't know if any of you guys play Call of Duty, but shipment is a classic level from the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare that first came out on the original 360 and PlayStation 3. And they, on the remastered one, they put it back in, and it's a small level where it's just rapid pace, real fast, go all the time. It's not a huge level. And I love playing it because I rack up kills. Like, there's nowhere for you to hide. There's no corner for you to peek around. It's like, nope, I got you. Bah, 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 bah. And like, I'm playing that, and I have my headphones on, and I'm hearing like noise, like I'm hearing people. I'm like, sounds like a lot of people. Where am I hearing this from? So I'm like, I ignore it. But then I hear some more, and I'm like, where does this come from? I take my headphones off, and I hear it. I'm like, holy shit, where is this? I can't pinpoint it. I'm like, it has to be coming from Central because I see them coming down Wilson, like, and they came down Central and down behind us on Linden, man. It was wild, man. But I'm like, wow, they had to march by you guys or something. Like they've still been even like there's been these bike tours, like it's been crazy. Like people still out. They had the Pride March. Was it Sunday? And I mean, I'm sorry, I'm gonna get in trouble for this, but with the rain, seeing the way like the videos I saw of my friends that that are LGBTQ in the community, seeing the videos of them out there at Pride when it started pouring and thunderstorming, a normal parade. People scatter, disappear.
Yeah, people clear it out.
Yo, it was what you would expect to see. And that's the best thing I can say before I get... Like, it was what you would expect to see. Like, it was in the street, like, pouring down rain, party don't stop. It's like what you...
Singing in the rain.
It was like a 90s dance video. That's what it was like, bro. It was like a 90s dance video.
Yo, but when the protest started and the looting started, shit got scary.
Oh,
bro.
that was scary. You go back to that, man. See how close that was.
That shit got real
Those police
scary,
vans
bro.
that got burned in Brooklyn. How close that was. One was in the Sty, the other was in Fort Greene. You know, neither one of those are far from here, from either of us, from any of us in this room right now, from where any of us live in Brooklyn. That wasn't far.
You was at my place that day. We was watching the news, right before we recorded, because we was reporting on that. I remember watching the goddamn news, bro. I'm like, what the fuck is going on outside? This shit is like literally right across the water, because I'm right there next to the water. I'm like, yo, you could like hear a roar coming from the city. That's just
You
like,
could.
it was a tense environment.
wild,
the air
man.
was thick out here, bro.
It's still tense, man. And even now, man, between fireworks, between defunding the police, between gun violence right now, I mean, we're seeing a level of gun violence in New York City that we haven't seen since our childhood, bro. Since the crack era, since David Dinkin.
That's crazy, man.
Like, we haven't seen this era of gun violence when you think about it, bro.
Like, I try my best, especially now because everybody has a reason to wear a face mask. You don't know who's plotting, who's doing what. And it's just like, you got to be extra careful now. Everywhere I go, I just got to keep my eyes open. I wear my headphones. I don't even listen to music, bro.
I don't even, like, when I'm out now, if I'm out, like, I've stopped wearing my headphones out now just because everything going on around here, man. Hood shit going on out here, man. Like, I've just stopped, like, if I'm out, unless I'm going, like, to the train, I know I'm getting on a train, I'm going somewhere else. Like, and I want my headphones in. I stopped wearing these big shits because you know how loud those get. I mean, I wear them here it's daytime, but at night I'm not wearing those.
It's like now's the time to be very cautious about everything you do, the people you're around, what you say, because now people are digging up tweets. Now more than ever, be a tweet from the first year of Twitter.
I mean, but we discussed this before. It's like with these athletes, man. It happens all the time. Like, and you've seen it the last few years, especially with baseball players, man. That these guys, son, they said when they went in high school, even young football players, when they had their early Twitter account, and a lot of people don't change their handles or anything. They keep it they want that blue check. So they keep it, they never change it, and people eventually go back through their tweets, man, and see some of the shit. Even artists, man. Like, you have music artists that people going back through some of their old tweets, some of their old social media shit.
So once you change it,
pop stars.
Once you change your name, you lose the blue check.
Nah, I think the blue check is contingent on you keeping that name. A lot of people
It becomes a brand at that point.
I don't think a lot of them change it.
That's interesting. But a lot of these allegations of, between the pedophilia this year, the rape charges and sexual assault charges coming out from Hollywood and all these athletes and all this shit. Then you got the police brutality, bro. Like, this is a fucking
2020, man.
Melting pot of just bullshit, bro.
And still, man, like I was saying before we went on air, man, like 2020 was supposed to be, like there hasn't even been like a vote or die campaign because everything going on. Like, you would think, like, with everything that's going on, like, usually the celebrities all get together because COVID, everything, there's been nothing. Like, the big thing that's supposed to happen this year was supposed to be November, that first week in November. Was it November 4th, the election? It was election day, November 4th?
Oh,
Not mistaken, November 8th, some shit like that.
Gotta be something around
one of those
there.
2 days. Election day. That's supposed to be, that's the big thing. Shit, everybody's the U.S. preparing for it. But as much as I hate to say it, I don't want to say it's taking a back burner, but I don't think people are paying attention to that right now, or even give a fuck about that right now.
The amount of distractions out there right now is
Out there.
unprecedented, bro.
And
It's like in your face. They're not even trying to cover shit up no more, bro. They have Facebook groups where racist people like unite to just like feed off of each other's racism. Like what?
It's wild that it's made it to Facebook now, man. But that's originally where you had like these stuff with on the dark web, like these other in the deep
that
web,
used to be like a deep web
4chan
thing.
and
You had to
8chan,
fucking
where they
use
say
the
with
Tor browser or some
incels
shit.
and stuff with me, where they say this stuff where these people would meet, and now it's like openly you see this, like you see Facebook groups, make America great again, fuck black people, fuck all ethnicities that aren't American, this like that, and these groups be 50, 60,000 strong, man. And there'd be people, man, that judges. No, I won't say judges, but you see cops, court officers. Look at the court officer. He's a fucking lieutenant, and down at Supreme Court in Brooklyn, and she got suspended. Put up that picture of Obama getting his throat cut, or no, put a picture up of Obama swinging, and said the fat lady is not over till the fat lady swings. And they had like Hillary in shackles, like they were walking onto the gallows.
And who's this? Who put this up?
It was a court officer, like she was like a lieutenant, like a court officer, like a lady. She got in trouble, suspended 30 days. The investigation. She's probably gonna get fired. But even like the videos you're seeing of people like at these counter protesters, and the ones who like, and it happens both ways all the time, no matter what. But the ones who are showing up and they're like, all lives matter, fuck that. And the ones who are yelling back these really terrible things. And there's a big difference between people who are all lives matter and people who are saying that to mask their terrible feelings.
Yeah.
Because hearing Black Lives Matter bothers them. I get no one's saying all lives don't matter. And I think this is something that everyone needs to accept here. Is that no one in the world is saying all lives don't matter. But the entire world resoundingly sees that in these United States of America, people of color,
extreme
and not just black people. People of color across the board are mistreated and not treated equally. And it's a history of it. It's the history in this country from the beginning.
People were protesting when the COVID shit first started, that it was locked down. You had these people on the streets protesting to get the barbershops and salons open, saying that they feel like they're imprisoned and this is not American. Meanwhile, you still got kids in cages, stuck at the border, bro.
That's a whole wild situation on its own, man. They said, and how are you protecting these kids from COVID? And they're saying like some of these places are bad, and like they're saying some of these places they're like spraying like sanitizing chemicals that aren't supposed to be sprayed while people are around, while these like people and families are still in these cages, man. And it's that you still haven't figured out a way to deal with this yet. It's a sad situation in our country across the board, top to bottom. When it comes to the police, I feel bad for them. I've always felt the police have a tough job. I've been honest about it, and I think these last
You work
few weeks,
with them.
I've had to witness firsthand from the last. I'm 33 now. Fuck, I'm about to age myself. The last 15 years. Not to say 14. No.
How does
15.
it feel?
15. 15 feels about right. The last 15 years working and, the profession that I do, I've had to work sometimes closely with police officers. And you get to know cops. And I can't say any guys I know that I've worked with are bad guys. Like, they've gotten us out of jams. Like, jams at work, they've gotten us out of jams off duty. Like, when, friends have gotten, or people we work with have done something stupid, they've been able to, if they were in the area or if they knew someone in that area.
What I think is that, and I might be wrong, I'm stupid, but even they're human beings too, right? And human beings have this thing about mob mentality that once you in, bro. That's it. So when the shit start really going down, like you seen the one when they pushed that old dude down and he cracked the back of his head, and the dude went to go pick him up, and the cop yanked him. He was like, no, fuck that. He kept walking.
You've seen it, and we spoke about it during the we spoke about it when it happened, when we did the podcast on it. But you look at everything that happened, and this whole thing that the protests were about is, police brutality, the police being strong, overhanded, a lot of times when it's unnecessary. And throughout all these protests, all you saw is the police being occasionally unnecessarily strong-handed. Some shit they let some shit devolve where it shouldn't have got that far, but where it got, it is, and even some of the videos you still see with the NYPD, of the shit in Harlem this week that just passed. With them, like, people shooting fireworks at their cars, man. It's not an easy job. I've always felt for the cops, man, but that doesn't let off these guys who get a badge and do the shit they do, man. Because, I'm sorry, until
there's too much footage out there to prove that they're actually doing what people are accusing them of.
Like, there's too much anymore to counter it, to say no, it don't happen like that. You're seeing it everywhere.
Like, just look at the shit with George Floyd. Like, we haven't really touched on it, but just think about the video for a second. Like, the video, you got people in the street. Imagine being on the sidewalk. You're going to get a cup of coffee or some shit, and you see a guy die in front of you. Like, he's screaming for his mother. Get choked out in the middle of the street. And this guy happens to look like you.
Like I said, man, essentially the entire world watched a snuff film there. That's what that was.
Like, we was talking about this on another podcast. We said, yo, this kind of shit you had to go on the deep web to see 10 years ago.
This is the whole world,
fucking,
the entire world, the broadcast news, the 24/7 news cycle channels, days, almost a week, we had to see that video. Just keep going. And it's like you don't understand how that could fuel like a mentality in this country. It's like, yo, I hate to say it. Like I told people, yo, I don't justify or get down with the looting like those. The person who shot that retired captain in St. Louis, should be arrested, bro. They should get life. Like, there's no reason to shoot that man. Like, all these people, like right now, the situation in Seattle with that chop zone, that chat, whatever you want to call it, the Capitol Hill, official protest zone, whatever they're calling it now. Before it was like the autonomous zone, and they changed it. And it's like, yeah, like it's good on paper, but you see what's happening over there. People are using this as an excuse to be dickheads, to be criminals.
To be fucking criminals,
like,
bro.
You use it from the people who live in that area who are now scared to leave their apartments because the cops aren't coming over there. Cops can't get in that area. Ambulance can't get in that area. People are getting shot and dying. Shit's happening there, and the ambulance can't get to there because they won't let them in. How's that helping anyone? You have to take people in private vehicles to a hospital, and this isn't the answer. This isn't the answer. What happens now? What was happening before? What the answer? But what you guys are doing right here ain't the answer either. And it's not gonna get better if shit like that's continued to happen, allowed to happen. And people, other cities are seeing this. They're saying they want to set up a little zone like this in all these cities. These people that are behind this.
I don't agree with the looting.
I don't at all.
That was the one thing that
was
throughout this entire process.
Like, people, what happened on Fordham Road, bro? Like, that's a neighborhood shopping district. Like, to do that, those are a lot of mom and pop stores. Like, it's not like you hit Modell's. It's not like you hit, like a big chains. Like if you hit Target, you know what I'm saying?
It's like there was no sympathy for Soho when it got hit.
Soho? Nah. Gucci. I had that list, man. I don't know where it is. It's probably in my book bag still, definitely, because I have that notebook in there. Was it Gucci, Burberry, Louis Vuitton, Coach? They hit the North Face. Like nobody. There's no ill feelings for these multi-billion-dollar conglomerates. You guys will be all right. I'm pretty sure insurance will cover that shit for you guys.
Yeah,
insurance covered that for you guys. It don't make it right by any means. What I saw in those videos didn't make it right. But you guys, insurance covers you guys. For these mom and pops that got hit, that got destroyed, these places like you were seeing like in Long Beach, like where it got really bad, these places in Philly that got hit, these places where the looting got really bad, that was terrible. And there's no justifying
that was upsetting the most.
But
because these people be in the streets crying because they just lost everything.
Everything. That's like family, generational shit. I mean, people burning shit down, man. Like, that's not right. No one's sitting here saying any of that was right. But, I mean, eventually people feel they haven't been listened to, heard for forever. And like I said, this is a generational thing that's been happening. Like I said, we've seen it. Our parents have seen it. Our parents' parents have seen it. Our parents' parents saw it. You know what I'm saying? Before our parents' parents saw it, they were in slavery. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't that many generations removed that this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Let's I think this is a good segue to see what Ra thinks about this. So I think we have Ra on the line. Ra, are you still with us? I unmuted my mic. Ra, you still with us? Put his
Yo,
headphones on.
yo,
Yes.
yo, yo.
What's going on, John Block?
What's up, man? How y'all doing?
John Block in the house. You unmuted your mic?
no, not yet. Should I?
Yeah.
I'm muted now.
So I could deal
I
with
could deal
that
with
for now. Like we've been talking. Have you been watching the show?
Yeah. I've been checking you guys out, but I think I was on the hold and it was muted, so I couldn't hear everything.
So what do you think about 2020 so far?
Ooh, man, this is the year of change, no question. I'm an optimist, so I believe that when you crack a glass ceiling, you're gonna get some cuts, and I think this is the first stage, man. I think there's a universal awakening happening right now, and we're talking about things that we've never talked about before, and we're talking about them in ways we've never talked about them before. So I think it's a healing, man. I think COVID had to happen in order for us to all unite. Like for the first time, from looking at us as like living organisms, we're all connected. We've all have the same virus that's traveling through all of our bodies, man. So we're all connected for the first time in human history. Like we've never been connected. And that's just stage one. And part of that, now we're having conversations and there's this sense of unity. And some people are freaking out. So I think it's all part of it, man. I'm an optimist. I believe that these things have to happen and for the world truly to become one planet, for us to become one human family. And so I think it's part of the process, man, of evolution.
I think that the better way to say it. I think there has been a great awakening. I think the fact that everything shut down and so much of a spotlight has been put on the problems in this world has allowed it. But I think you look at COVID, and especially COVID, and we can use this country as a barometer. And I think it shows still more than anything the bigger problems and the bigger picture problem in this country is that we see this problem across the world, but we have half the country here thinking this still isn't a problem, despite the fact we see numbers increasing across the country.
Yeah.
And I mean, we lived out here. Like I said, we saw it. We saw like fucking mobile fucking morgues set up outside our neighborhood hospitals where we grew up. We know people who lost, a few family members to this. But I think ultimately, when you look at this shows more like the problems that exist in society and that need to be fixed. And a spotlight's been put on all of them right now because ain't nothing else happening really.
Yeah.
And the distractions, I say the bigger distractions that we normally have, music, sports, predominantly sports. I'm sorry.
Everything stopped.
It's gone. It's been nothing but the world news.
Is that thunder that I just heard?
I think that was thunder.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I think Rogers said it too. Rogers turned to look at his brother like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was thunder.
So,
Yeah.
Ra, John Block, the virtual territory. Talk to us about this. I've been seeing it on the internet, but I need to hear from the man himself.
Yeah, man. So, in short, man, this is the future. So, I have this place that I built out called Territory, and it exists in a metaverse, and the metaverse is a digital universe. And so it's similar to our physical universe, where in this metaverse there, you have property, you have citizens. And in this, underneath the hood, it's based on blockchain technology, Ethereum specifically. So there's cryptocurrency, so you can do transactions. People are buying and selling crypto art. They're collecting and buying digital property just as you would physical property. People are renting spaces. They're having events. It's an extensive world, man. It just keeps growing. You have companies that are coming in and they're building, venues and spaces and places. And it's all happening now. And you're really hearing about this now because of COVID, right? Because we have this need for VR, virtual conferences and meetings. So there's an immediate need for this right now. But in fact, this kind of technology was happening in the spaces, predicted to be like 5 to 10 years out into the mainstream public would have even heard about it. But because of everyone's looking for VR options right now. So people are kind of snooping around and they're curious and people are stretching their boundaries as far as technology than what they would usually do. So this is a metaverse, man. And I can give you guys, I can do a screen share and give you a tour if you'd like.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, let's see it.
Cool. All right. So Give me 1 second here, and let me try to set up the screen share and let me know if
Man,
it's
I wish we had
working
like some
properly.
Oculus Rifts right now.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing when you're in it with the Oculus. All right,
Never
so
put
here we
on a
go.
VR headset.
I just bought
I
one,
have
bro,
one.
and I got to talk to you about this
Yeah.
off the air.
Well, what did you God, I don't know why I already know where you're gonna go with this the second we get off air. I already know.
Oh my God, that's some life-changing shit.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's go full screen here. All right, so when you arrive in territory, this is what you see, right? This is the hallway entering, and we still have some posters up from the last event we had because I'm doing an overhaul of the space. This is our last event you have here for territory event. Milatina performed. So, coming in here, we have the controls about how to move in the space.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you can also click here to join our email list. We got the code check here, 3 items max. That's one of our employees right there. She's working. She's saying hi as you come in. So when you come in, you go here. Here you are in the club. You see the dance floor right here is popping. We got the dance cages on the side of the DJ booth. And so let's check this out. So what you can do is fully immersive. So I'm gonna click on the screen right here in the background, right? And so right now I have, can you guys hear that?
No, we can't hear it too much.
Okay, all right. So I'll
Wait,
stop that.
can we access this over here?
Yes, you can. I'd have to send you a link. Yep, and you can check it out. So let me give you a quick tour real quick. So you got the dance floor. That's my avatar here. So if you look up and look at the detail right here. See the DJ controls?
Shit.
Yeah. So you got the DJ controls right
Are those
here.
buttons interactive on that?
These are more display, So, but on my end, you can actually, I can have like run full DJ sets. And the events we were doing, like with First Live, you can see the full, events and everything happening. So
as people are logging in, you see more and more people inside the club?
you can. So I'll give you a first-person view of my avatar. Oh no, that ain't working right. Yes, you can see more avatars in the club when they visit. So it's like filled up with people. You see all kinds of avatars in here. You see people hanging out. It's cool. So over here we have another staff member here. We have the bar back here, bartenders on staff. We got security over here.
Shit.
Making sure people don't get out of hand. So I'll take you guys upstairs. So again, this is the first floor here, which is the dance club venue. And then you go upstairs here. So walk up the steps. And I'm doing some updates right now. So you guys catching me mid-build. And so right here, have the shop. I'll give you guys a view. So this is the upstairs with a gallery. I'm doing an install now. We have an art show coming up. I think you guys saw the artist just installed artwork at First Live.
Yeah, I saw that.
Is the Nick Cage painting in there?
We're doing a virtual exhibition.
Nick Cage painting in there?
We're doing an exhibition virtual in this space too. So everyone will be able to come and visit. So we've got the shop over here. We got some retail options. And what's cool is, say, for example, you're like, oh, man, I like this hoodie. Danny has one of those. You can click on that and check out the hoodie and stuff. And then we have one of the sponsors, actually, Super Lost. You can go here, click here, and go to their website, grab some coffee if you want, that kind of stuff. So that's like a quick tour. And so outside of here, like I was saying, you can look around. You see there's the art gallery over here outside. But this stretches on for miles, man. There's all kinds of venues in this metaverse, and it's pretty wild, some of the things that people are doing right now.
So what platform do you use to create something like this?
Well, it's called Crypto Voxels is the world. But once you go in, you actually have to have a blockchain account and a blockchain wallet. So it connects to your crypto wallet. And then from there, you can do your builds.
Yo, that's
so let me just show you this. So you see the video moving back there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you can click and watch content in world, which is pretty dope.
Bro, this is definitely some 2020 shit.
That's something. I mean, we were talking about it, like what's gonna happen with sports, man. Because I mean, I honestly, as much as I love sports, I think we'll be lucky if we get Major League Baseball back this year, but I think all the other sports, the major contact sports, I think soccer's come back. Soccer has been okay internationally. I think it'll be okay here, but no one cares about American soccer. Um, but I think NBA, NFL, NHL, I don't think we're gonna get any of that stuff back until some point relatively next year because it doesn't seem like they figure out a way to contain this. And we were talking about it where I mean, with that, I mean, with this option where God knows where even when you're able to play again, when you allow fans back in the arena. So you brought it up like how would you like a virtual reality sort of thing, and I said it'd be a great
Yeah,
idea.
that was one of the last podcasts we
Like
did.
the like putting like a if you can figure out a way to have great connectivity, and I mean even like the new arenas they built in California, the Sacramento Kings had it first to, like most for they have a good enough wireless broadband for everyone in that arena to have high speed internet access. So
That's crazy.
if you can figure that out, and they said what the Warriors did in their new place in San Francisco at the Chasing is crazier. So if you can figure that out to get free Wi-Fi, free high-speed access while everyone's in your stadium so they can be on all their phones, on the internet, doing all this shit, posting pictures, videos, all that. If you could figure that out, like what you said, like if you could figure out how to put cameras on these guys and not have it be obstructive, like any guy who has glasses, maybe put something on their lens, a guy with a headband and like embedded.
So let me tell.
Like I think that would be like
Let me
crazy.
tell him the idea. The idea that we was talking about on another podcast. I was like, now that everybody's stuck at home and you got these, cheap VR headsets that you could easily get. I bought mine for $10.
Damn.
And that shit works. So now that you have all this technology, what I was saying is, instead of filling up a stadium with people and risking this COVID spread and all that shit, you just have the players play, but everybody has a camera on their head, on their glasses, whatever. That's basically giving you a first-person view that the audience taps into. So, like, if you're watching a basketball game and you want to, watch from,
LeBron's perspective.
LeBron's perspective.
AD or like
then you'll just tap into LeBron's camera and you'll be LeBron with a VR headset on and you could actually see the game through his eyes. That way, everybody's having an immersive experience. Nobody's getting like fucking risk for COVID and none of that shit. That's just the future right there, bro.
I mean, one of the big things when headsets first came out that I had told you about when we spoke about this was some of like the NBA did it. Like they were saying, like if you have the channel, if you get an Oculus Rift, you could like they had it set up where you could be in the arena and look around and be there. But it wasn't to that level, like what you're saying or like we discussed right here. But I mean, the way it's looking, man, like the Oakland A's right now are selling people. Like, yo, you could buy a cardboard cutout of yourself to sit in the stands at their home games. Like nobody's gonna be here, but if you want to pay us to put a cardboard cutout of you, and they said that the people you can also pay. I think they said a little bit more. I gotta read it. You could pay a little bit more, and you'll get any foul balls that hit your cutout throughout the season.
That's got to be the illest subscription-based platform I've heard of, bro. Because you got to have, that's not a one-time fee.
It's Billy Bean, man. Moneyball.
You got to do it seasonally. Is that a word? Seasonally?
Yeah, but
Seasonal.
they said like just for the season. But they said that if you want to see seasonally, like they said if you want to do it, man. And I looked at it, I'm like, wow. Like when I read it, I was like, wow, but that's ingenious. Like even that's how they're filling the stands like for Korean baseball right now and Korean professional baseball. And I was in South Korea. I can't remember the name of the league, but they're putting like cardboard cutouts of people. They've been filling the stands with stuffed animals. They've been doing all sorts of shit, having like little stick figures with just the face. Like they've been doing all sorts of shit wacky out there just to keep it interesting. Like while the stands are empty, man.
So right now, to interact with the virtual territory, can people go in with an Oculus and move around that way?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I have Oculus headset too, man. It's crazy. It's surreal. It's absolutely surreal. And the cool thing, again, like I said, with the metaverse, I mean, this is where we are right now. The technology is actually there. It just wasn't. It's not ready for mass adoption yet, but everybody's scrambling to make it happen right now. But again, in these worlds, man, you can buy and sell property, artifacts. You can buy clothes, wearables, like all kinds of stuff, man. I've got a collection of wearables, shoes, like all kinds of cool things, man. So the JB1000. So it's live.
So in terms of development, can the people that are showing up to these events virtually, can they interact with each other?
They can see each other, they can see each other, but as far as the interaction, with each other completely. How we can imagine it, it's not there yet, but
It's
it
gonna
will
get
be
there.
very exactly. Yeah. So yeah, it's just not ready for mainstream things. That they're still working out the bugs. Even like that feature that I showed you, you can actually watch the video in world. That is like no exaggeration. That's like 120 days old. So this is all new, man, and developers are on it. They keep building and building, and that's just one virtual. That's one metaverse. There are several out there that exist right now, and they're all very different. And everybody's kind of scrambling and developing and iterating in that space right now.
So basically, you're putting together digital events that people can go to, and then you get sponsors and feature them throughout this gallery that you created in a virtual world.
Yeah. My goal is to be like the bridge, right? So I have like 1 foot in the tech space and 1 foot, in our world. I'm looking to build a bridge to kind of onboard people and educate them about the digital space, about crypto, blockchain technology, all those kind of things. So I built this venue for people to just kind of experience, and have entertainment in a virtual space. That's it in short.
So while you DJ here at First Live, that's the music that they're listening to at the digital platform.
Yes, sir. How you saw at the DJ booth? You saw the video in the back. So yeah, we're doing a live stream and feeding right into the virtual world, and we're the performances as well. And we have a couple for 30 Days to Rock. So on Tuesdays we have a couple of amazing artists that are coming up as well.
And you do this every Tuesday?
Every Tuesday we rocking out. This past Tuesday we didn't because we were preparing for 30 Days to Rock, which will be the next Tuesday. But pretty much every Tuesday, man, we do Territory Tuesdays. Yes, sir.
Yo, we got to come to one of those, bro.
Yo, we got to get you guys in there for one. That'd be dope. And our goal is
both show up digitally.
That'd be live.
I didn't get a laptop to be able to do that.
It's time to go laptop shopping.
Yeah. He stopped pretending. I mean, I told him, man, the craziest thing is, like, when this happened is I've been saying for the last year, I need a new laptop. I've had the money, but because of work, I haven't gotten a chance to go get it. And the second COVID hit and we had to start doing stuff, I had to upgrade. And, like, I went to download upgrade. They're like, nah, we don't support this OS anymore. I'm like, fuck. For like 2 years, I've been saying new laptop, but everything still worked. The second COVID hit, we need a new laptop.
Where can people access the territory?
We'll have the link. We'll have the link, and through 30 Days to Rock, we have that, johnblock.com/territory, and we promote it with each of the events with the link. So there's the entrance where everybody comes in, and they can enjoy the experience, man. It's out of this world.
Yo, this Tuesday, bro.
This Tuesday,
we will be there, brother. We will be there digitally.
Yes, sir.
I have my Oculus on.
All right.
Crazy. My dad, whichever Samsung phone that was, when they were giving them out free, when you got the new Samsung, one of those new Notes, my dad has. You seen it at the crib? He has the Oculus Rift. I don't think he's ever used it. I asked him if he ever used it. He said he tried it like once or twice. Like, and he just sitting there.
That shit's just there.
Just sitting there.
That is one of the greatest inventions of all time, brother.
But my dad with his tech stuff. My dad's a tech head, but he has
a hoarder.
How many cameras
He's
and
a tech
lenses
hoarder.
and shit does he have? Like, and he barely takes pictures anymore. My dad has like a
He's a
fucking
tech hoarder.
closet full of fucking camera work. Like, it's crazy. Fucking nuts.
Where can the people follow you, John Block?
On Instagram, John Block, Twitter, same thing. It's Googleable, johnblock.com. Hit me up, man. We're doing some cool stuff in the tech space and kind of push the limits of what can be done with VR and arts and entertainment. Let's go.
I'm looking forward to Tuesday, bro.
Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to that Tuesday, man. I mean, I've seen it a few times on the first live Facebook feed. I've seen it a few times, but I want to see it through that perspective.
Yeah, it's time. It's time, especially if you got the Oculus at home.
Yeah, I'll figure that out.
We'll make this
I'm pretty
shit
sure
work.
my phone should work on that shit. So we'll figure that out.
You can visit with your phone too. Absolutely.
So I'm gonna try to look this up on the laptop now.
Yeah.
I'll move away from this screen.
But how you doing?
I gotta see johnblock.com, bro. So it's JONBLOK. I'm pulling it up. The territory's right here.
Yeah.
So we got the website up.
Yeah. You should see the links.
Clean, bro. It's very clean.
I'm looking at it right now.
Oh man, do I dare?
What?
Going in?
Live stream.
I'm going in.
All right, that's what's up. I'll see you when you beam in. There you go. I see you.
Wait, how do I
You
get
see
it?
me in the
What do I have
hall?
to click territory?
So, yeah, I see you. I see you. So you want me to walk you through what you do? Once you click in the screen, right, you'll see those crosshairs. You see the crosshair on your screen?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
so
shit.
when your finger's on the trackpad, that's like your head, right? So just move your finger around. That's your head. You can look all around the space. So I see both of y'all. Oh
Holy
man, you
shit.
rolling. You good already. You good. There you go.
This is crazy.
Yeah. You rolling.
Look at John
So you
Block.
see me? Yo.
Oh. How do I walk?
You in it too?
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, I see you.
Oh.
Yo, this
Good
is
old-fashioned
fucking
person
nuts.
shooter controls.
I see you. Yeah, I see you,
Got the
Cat.
good old-fashioned FPS controls.
Yo, we got Bud Roach in the house. That's what's up. Welcome to territory, gentlemen.
I see you.
That's
Yo.
what's up.
Yo,
Nice.
I'm buying a new Mac as soon as we get off here.
Yo.
If I'm an adult, we'll have
Oh
rap
my
right now.
God.
If not,
Nice.
yo, this is crazy.
Yo, what's
Yeah,
good, y'all?
it's wild. It's wild.
good?
This is nuts.
I'm going to the
So
roof real quick.
If you press the letter C, you can see yourself in like first person.
Oh.
You see your
Oh,
avatar?
yeah.
Yeah, so explore, man. Go head up to the second floor, check it out.
Yo, this is crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of wild.
We're going to see you on the inside.
Yo, this is nuts. I'm like a kid in a candy store right now.
Oh, for sure. It's fun, man.
This
It's real
is
fun.
crazy.
Yo, this is wild.
Yeah, I'm going to be there on Tuesday.
Yo, this is wild.
I got to do this with my Oculus.
You gotta help out a new Mac get off here. This is crazy.
That's you, right?
Yeah, there's people walking around. This is crazy.
Yeah, so it's cool. And so sometimes what groups do when they go in, say, for example, you have an event, right, and all your people come through. Sometimes they'll set up their own chat or do a Google Meet, how we're doing. So you can hang out with your people and you can still talk.
You're just talking to them.
Yeah.
You see this? Like,
Yo, this is crazy. Yo, this is some wave future shit, man.
Oh, for sure.
this is awesome.
Yo, this is wild.
I'm going back downstairs to get a drink. Where's the bartender? Pass me a brewski, baby.
Yeah, we're
This is
working
lit. We
on.
got to put some dancers in these cages.
Oh, for sure. I'm working on building those now.
I need two
Yo, this
dancers.
is crazy.
It looks great, man. It
Oh,
really
thanks,
does.
man. Thanks. Yeah, I'm excited. It's
very
fun. So I'm just
detailed.
looking to push the boundaries of what can be done, and usher in some newness.
And honestly, like it's chiseled. Like you would think when we was watching it on the screen share, it looked kind of blurry, but now you see these crispy ass graphics. Everything is clean.
That's just the screen. That's just how the screen makes it look. Not even pixelated. Like,
You basically could sell real estate, digital real estate in this place. Like, you want to put your logo on the penthouse?
It's happening.
you want to open your own gallery, host your own events, build your gallery space.
Yeah,
You got to make
people are doing
doors
it.
that open when people pay.
Yeah, people are doing it. I think we'll work. I think it'll definitely get to that where you have to have you can sell tickets for entry and that kind of thing. We'll get there, but I think right now we're working on kind of building out the experience so it feels good, it feels fun, and you want to come here to see a show or see an event, see your favorite DJ or enter performance.
This is great.
Wow.
So
This is
still
dope.
working on the build, still iterating, learning things. It's fun though. It's fun when it's packed and you get a whole bunch of avatars in there all having a good time.
30 days to rock.
Wow.
All right,
This is amazing.
we gotta try to get on Dave Pitt. John Block, we love you, bro. We love you so much.
Hey, same here, man. I appreciate you. I love you guys, Bud Roach.
Thank you for coming on, man. We'll see you on Tuesday, man.
All right, for sure, you guys. All right, stay safe.
Tuesday in the virtual territory
Yes,
at
sir.
johnblock.com/territory. And of course, the man himself, you guys see the logo on his hat. We'll talk to you soon, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, peace, man.
Good
Peace
work,
and love.
man. Stay safe out here.
All right, man. Peace.
Later, bro.
So we're gonna try to get Dave Pitt on the air. We was talking about this not too long ago. We never had that basketball.
Yeah, man.
game,
That's
bro.
what I was waiting to get Dave Pitt on the air, man. Talk a little smack about that. We missed that basketball challenge, that grudge match. So
Not sure. You know what's crazy right now too? My group chat is on the other side because they're supposed to be opening up the basketball courts in the. They're supposed to be opening up the basketball courts around here in phase 3, but God knows there's gonna have more people.
Yeah, we've been hearing so much different shit from so many different sources.
Like they're saying,
I believe
they
when
just
I see
announced that I got the alert that indoor dining's been delayed because these bars aren't doing a good job of forcing people to social distance. So
I remember Dave always said, "It's Pitt with one T."
Yeah, with one T. Yeah, there was no Brad Pitt confusion.
I just invited both of you guys to the new Google Hangout session. I want to remind everyone that 30 Days to Rock is all July long. You didn't get it? Whoa.
Where'd
that came from? That just scared the Big Daddy King Roach. Let me try to do it this way. I'm copying the link to the clipboard. You guys are seeing me work my magic right now.
Yeah, man. I don't know why I keeps doing that. I got Danny's like that, the way he's like sent it.
So I'm going to send it as an email.
Ripped from man Dave Pitt.
I think I'm going to keep this look. I'm going to keep doing it low.
You going to keep the Fight Club look?
It's less of a headache. It's just I get fucking hot.
If it wasn't summer, I'd keep the fro. It's just in the summer, man. That shit makes my ears hot, my head hot. I didn't want to deal with it.
Dave Pitt. Share link. So this should be going through to you now. That virtual territory, bro.
That was crazy.
That's crazy.
This is dope.
And I love that he's always pushing the boundaries of technology, bro. He's somebody I'll always talk to him about tech. Even when we first met him. We first met him that night that we came here for All the Way Live.
Our first All the Way Live, yeah.
First All the Way Live that we got kicked off the air.
Yeah. When we played, what did we play? We played the South Park clip. Vote or die, motherfucker, vote or die. And that was a future in your eye. Democracy is founded by this one simple rule. Vote or I'm going to motherfucking kill you.
Oh, we're no longer on the air. It's like shit.
We still finished that episode, though.
No, we did it live.
Yeah, we did it live.
We had a live studio audience.
Yeah. It was funny, man. I did that. That's one of the funniest to me. One of those old funny, really funny South Park skits, man. I'm actually really sad, man, that they're off of Hulu now, man. Because if I don't catch the episodes when they air, when the new season starts, they went to HBO Max. HBO paid like close to $600 million to get the digital rights. Well,
Jesus Christ.
And that's where who else went there? Friends went there from Netflix. They paid.
Are you on with me right now from the?
Yeah, I'm on the Hangout call. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You looked frozen for a second.
My man.
Danny, can we get a laptop charger? This has got like 15% left.
You want this one?
Oh, so yeah. No, we got it. So we are live. We're still live. Right?
Yeah, we're still live. We're still live. We're trying to get
30 Days to Rock.
.us.
.us.
Batting leadoff here, man. Batting leadoff for our first live here at 30 Days to Rock. You guys who've been live with us, you just saw us on with John Block, saw what the territory space looks like. You can see the territory space and catch performances there on Territory Tuesdays. You can get all the information at johnblock.com/territory, right?
Tash. I was about to say Tash Sluratory.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us, man. It happens to the best of us.
That's what happens when you have this fine crafted.
Oh my God! Like I just, thank you, man. It's been so long since I've had such an amazing caffeinated beverage, man. I miss it so much.
It just hit the spot.
Even being back in this environment, man, I've missed it so much, bro. It's like being home.
Yeah. Can you let Danny let Dave Pitt know that I sent it through email because the direct invites they're not working for some reason. All right. So
cool.
I still can't get over the virtual territory. You know what's funny is that back in the day, talking about when I still had a Windows like 98 computer, there was this software, I forgot what it was called, but it was like some virtual dating shit You know, I was always locked up in the house. I was like trying to figure out ways to meet people. And I used to spend a lot of money on dating sites, stupid shit. But this one was like a digital thing. Oh, he's on?
We got him. Is that him? Am I seeing him?
Look at him. Look at him. He had to leave the top few buttons open. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you guys hear me?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Come here. I got my dog down here too. Come here. Get up here. Come on.
Let's see.
There
he is.
Ho.
Say hello,
that's
Teddy.
such a loving thing. We need more of this in 2020.
Yeah.
Smooches.
More dogs. Everyone's getting dogs now.
You're performing here tomorrow at First Live.
Yes, we're kicking off. We're the first act. We're on at 7. We were in there last night getting ready, rehearsal. I'm still recovering from the rehearsal last night. But yeah, we're on tomorrow. It's going to be good.
It's gonna be the whole band. We're gonna have the whole Pit Brothers band together.
Yep. We're in the back room.
You know, we just had a long talk with Danny, and apparently he's not going to let you play until you play us in a basketball game.
We were talking about it last night. It came up. We got to do it. Once the courts are back open, we'll do it. We got to do it.
I was just telling him it's funny. He brought it up, and I was thinking about that too. And my buddies I play basketball with right now in the group chat trying to figure out if they could get together to play basketball today. I have been dying to play ball. I haven't played a sport all year, bro. I need to do something.
Like the only thing we could do is golf. Like that's the social distancing sport.
Word.
You look like you just got off the golf course after you got off your yacht.
I just threw a shirt on. I just got out of bed.
So how's 2020 been for the Pit Brothers band?
It's a strange year. We're making the best of it. Luckily, we have been able to get into First Live a couple of times to play over the last month. Aside from that, it's really more about doing stuff at home on my own, like recording, writing. It hasn't been a lot of band stuff going on. But it's a crazy year. And we're all lucky to have First Live available to us. Hopefully this 30 Days to Rock fundraiser is going to generate some charity and some interest. And I was telling Danny that, currently what's going on, like what he built there is actually super timely. You know what I mean? Right now, that kind of a situation, a studio like that, is the only way that an artist can get their stuff out. You know what I mean? So I'd play together, like a band can come in and play. So, hopefully we'll get a lot of eyes on the festival, and it'll go from there. People start realizing they can broadcast that.
Did you find that you were more or less creative during quarantine? Because a lot of people got affected mentally. They got writer's block because they were scared shitless.
I had a little bit of both. Actually, at the beginning, I had like a spark of creativity. Actually, I'll send you guys a link to something I put together during the first few weeks. And I was writing and recorded. I recorded a whole song, and so I've been sort of creative. I've written a couple of things, but then I've had those moments too of like a little bit of block, just because there's there's so much going on, and it's like if you from a songwriter's perspective, or a lyricist's perspective, it's like this. You want to be poetic about what's happening. You know what I mean? And I think just with so much heavy stuff, it's like it's easy to fall into kind of like being very literal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've had moments of a little bit of block in that sense, but I've been trying to be creative.
And if I'm not mistaken, are you still involved in the movie business?
No, I'm not involved. My wife is in the audio post-production business. I was in the ad business, which I'm kind of not involved with right now. But
has that business been affected by this?
Her business, the advertising business has been affected. Luckily, people are still doing ads, and they need audio still. Even if it's like a bunch of COVID pictures or stock footage or animation. So luckily, they've been able to set up all their engineers remotely, and they've been able to stay afloat. You know what I mean? But a lot of places have problems.
Yeah, I've seen
I
that.
mean,
It's just crazy right now.
The one term I keep using. You know, I hate to use the same word over and over when I talk to people about this. What's happening this year? This is unprecedented. What we're going through. This has never happened before in anyone's lifetime. That everyone here right now can say we've gone through this before. This is a first time thing for everyone involved. I said it earlier this episode. Early in quarantine, man, like I've just started to get a better hold of dealing with things. But early during quarantine, man, I was not dealing with it good. And then, I mean, my mom and sister was sick, so I went to see my girlfriend after the first week at home. Like, I got to get out of here. And then I got quarantined up at my girlfriend's house for like 2.5 weeks because my mom and sister had to quarantine because they got sick. My mom, sister, and niece.
I remember when you was calling me and you was losing your goddamn mind.
Like, I was like, I need to. I love it, but like I was away from my family. I was not sleeping in my own bed. Even like when I was up there, but even when I came home, I was still calling you like, yo, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I need something to do. Like, I'm gonna lose it. Like, we gotta record. We gotta do something.
I think one of the reasons.
On Bud's mic.
What happened?
I'm getting an echo on Bud's mic.
Oh.
I don't know if it's bouncing back in there, but
I think one of the things that I think depressed people was the fact that a lot of the commercials, the advertisements that were being put out, said the same exact thing on everything. During these troubling times, it's the worst year in the world.
The worst is happening, but we can be the best we can. Some shit like that.
I think it's time for the messaging to move away from that a little bit. I agree. You know, it's been a lot of the same kind of depressing stuff, you know, and predictable stuff. You know what I mean? But there is a lot of creativity being spawned, I think, by this at the same time. You know,
I think some
but
amazing
people are,
albums are going to come out
struggling.
later. Watch.
Yeah.
We're talking about the
Which
track
one?
Rosemary. Oh, the new one.
It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube, right?
You have it? You have it queued up? We're live here at the First Live. 30 Days to Rock with Dave Pitt.
Am I playing or
I feel like I'm one of those middle scenes in like the high school football when they gotta go get the star player from the bar. What do you need me for? I let the town down. I really like
These kind of songs that make it.
I know. I'm picturing it already.
Where's Zach Braff?
Word.
Very nice.
I like that.
What's the name of the song that you wrote during quarantine?
It's called Coronation, is what it's
Coronation.
Danny, if the latest version I had put up on YouTube, I don't know, I could probably shoot it over to you real quick.
I love his hat. I like those hats that you got too. The Kanye one that you got?
The Kanye one? Yeah. I mean, honestly, yo, I looked online, man, and I'm forced to make a decision of if I want to mask it up and go to the city, man, because I need shorts. Like, I need actual shorts. Like, all I have are like 2 pairs of actual, not basketball shorts, but like shorts. And I have a shitload of denim jean shorts, but those shits are old. Like, I think it's time to let go of the denim, like the denim jean short era, man. Like,
they itchy.
Huh?
Every time I wear jean shorts, they itch my fucking knees.
Nah.
I think I just keep buying them cheap fabric shits.
It's been so long. I think it's just time to let. I don't want to let them all go, but some of them I've gotta go and let go, man. But I saw some of the stores open, so I'm trying to make a decision if I want to go or not. I haven't yet, but.
So you're playing at 7 p.m. tomorrow, Dave?
Yep. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. We're gonna rock out, kick this thing off right.
And of course, you can see this at
30days2rock.us.
Is it /live stream too? To access the live stream? 30days2rock.us. You guys heard it here.
And I mean, I'm gonna go back to this list right here, man, because I know Danny wouldn't, put these shows together, and I know we all like respect acts the same way, man. Like I'm excited to see some of these acts just because I know like a lot of these people are gonna be good. I've never seen some of them before,
Yeah, I'm
so
gonna pull up.
I know like you put work into it. You guys respect artists and respect the art. It's funny, we were talking about that time with the Mitchell Leonard video, man, and like we found out about
Remember
that here.
Mitchell Leonard? That was one of the
Come
first
down.
joints we did.
Yeah. I just thinking about all of like everything we've done here, man. Like,
And what was the woman's name that was there?
I can't remember her name.
That she was like, she's the one that did the claymation.
She did all the claymation, and he said like she had to build those one by one. He said it took what 8 months, around there.
Shit.
Like that. First off, there's dedication, man, and I never knew claymation takes that much time.
So of course we're just gonna revisit this week. Thursday we got Pit Brothers Band at 7 o'clock. We're talking about July 2nd, followed by Daisy Skelton on Friday. Man, Des Corralillo. They
pulled out. One of the guys is not feeling
Oh man.
good, so
Oh.
the safe thing to do is
They did the thing that a lot of people
We
aren't
hope
doing in their quarantine.
They're being responsible.
They're being responsible.
so we're gonna play a radio show. New Sounds Fresh Grounds.
Cool.
New sounds, fresh
Fresh
grounds. That sounds like First Live all over again.
Yeah.
Then we got on
creative, getting
Sunday
up
the
to
Many Hearts
creative-
of Bushwick
Sorry.
at 3 p.m. I think that's Emily's podcast.
The Many Hearts of Bushwick.
Yeah. And then next Monday, of course, John DeFiore Trio. I think I got
I think
it.
you got that right, John.
I got it.
Before you. That's not one of those ones I can mess up. I'm pretty sure you got that right.
You know what I love about this the most? Oh, shit, we're on the screen.
Yeah.
What I love about this the most is that we can go to every single one of these things. All we got to do is just click the link.
Just click the link. Bang, boom, zabbity boom. We're here. We're in.
Now that we live in this time where everyone's, separated and everyone has to be safe, like, the band that just got sick, they were supposed to play on what, Friday?
Saturday was supposed to play 4th.
So the fact that we have just extra content readily available to just fill these slots just goes to show that this is a place to get work
This
done.
is a place
bro.
to get work done, man. But I think the biggest thing I want to see for this, out of this, for Danny and Emily and for the everyone involved here, is for this space to be showcased, for the world to know what's available here, and to know that you have this hidden gem. Stop thinking you need to go all these crazy places. Come here, do business, get your shit done right. That's what we used to say, right?
Yeah.
Get your shit done right. Stop fucking around, going to all these half-ass spots. Come here.
Well, we have history here too. Like we mentioned it earlier in the broadcast. Like we was fucking using tools I never
saws,
used. I
man.
never used before, bro.
I mean, look, the vote signs are still up, man. We cut those shits up.
It was a beautiful thing, man.
Beautiful thing to look at.
Remember when we painted this and then we had to repaint it?
Yeah. I mean, shit. I mean, you put the video up. When I had my sweatshirt on. I told you every time I wear those jogging pants that I wear when I play ball, man, it's like it's a reminder of being here. I look at those stains still on them. It's like, shit, man, it's from that day. Like, those stains ain't coming out, man, but it's a nice, fun reminder to have. Like, to remember when we were here, we did that shit, man. And I mean,
It all comes down to this month.
30 days to rock. And the biggest thing is that these shows are all being put together, and this whole thing is put together as a fundraiser to help the business raise funds to pay for the rent. Because a lot of small businesses like First Live and a lot of other like venues,
Big hits,
places like this didn't get small business relief from the government or from anyone.
just kind of left them high and dry.
Left them high and dry, expected them to fend for themselves. And this is something across the board. Even, I mean, when you're seeing people with rents, where it's like some people got rent suspended, but it's not like you don't have to pay. It's like, hey guys, now I know you've been out of work for this whole time, but 4 months is up. I need 4 months worth of rent. And even they said the suspensions on suspending like evictions is gonna run out, and then if you can't come up with that money, what's gonna happen? So I mean, this isn't just for businesses. This is across the board that there's no relief and no real plan for people. So the biggest thing, man, is I mean we're in this to help them keep this venue open so that the public and that this can continue to grow.
And we have fantastic people like Dave Pitt who are going to be here tomorrow with the Pitt Brothers Band.
And I mean, if you guys haven't heard Pitt Brothers Band before, I mean, they're amazing. Dave Pitt's an amazing singer, vocalist.
You know, it's funny because when I first met Dave, you know, you don't think that you know what someone can do just by looking at him. But once he got behind those keys, bro, that you turned into a whole other bro. Like
it's like watching Danny get behind the drums.
Well, I'll tell you, it's going to be nice tomorrow to be able to, you know, get it. You know, the quality's so great back there in that room, and it sounds awesome. It's going to be nice to be able to broadcast like a high quality, you know, version of the band. You know, and like you said, it's you know, you have a gig, local gig, whatever. You know, you get some people out, but people have families they can't get out. You know, it's that you're not always going to get a great crowd like at a gig. But tomorrow, you know, all that anyone has to do is click on the link. It's like, it's really
and
just
it's live.
And it's
a good way
live.
to get it out there. You know?
It's gonna set the stage for people because I haven't seen too many. I haven't even seen. You would think that you would think comedians would figure. I would think the easiest way to do this would be with stand-up sets, and even they haven't figured it out yet to do something like this.
Because
like
comedians,
Danny's setting the market kind of right now.
Yeah. And one thing that I was thinking about, I'm not sure. There was this songwriter called William Fitzsimmons, and he did like a virtual venue. This had to be like 9 years ago. I seen this clip on YouTube, where he's alone in a room and everyone's just logged into a chat, but the chat bubbles are popping up everywhere. So whenever he played a nice riff and everybody started like clapping and shit like that, you see everybody interacting, and it was like a digital screen. This shit was crazy.
That's dope.
And the fact that you haven't figured that out with like comedy and all this shit, you got
easier
John Block
stuff.
making fucking virtual territories, bro.
Like a virtual, yeah, that was crazy just now. And that they haven't figured it out with the easier stuff right now. What Danny's doing, what you guys, what tomorrow's gonna launch is something that a lot of people are gonna look to follow and try to copycat. I can promise it.
And if people want to listen to the Pitt Brothers band music before tomorrow, just so they could get acclimated, where can they go?
Go to Spotify. We've got a few albums up on Spotify. That's probably the best bet.
And that's Pitt with one T. We got to say it one more time.
With one T. Pitt with one T.
And I emailed you a link to that song that I had been working on, my coronavirus song. If you ever want to check it out, I sent you a link by email.
So Danny, you want to cue that up?
Here's a tidbit for like what people have been up to. My brother, who's the guitar player in the band, he has been doing an acoustic song every morning since the lockdown started.
Your brother sent me a friend request, man. I've seen him every day playing the video. Every day I've seen him.
He's up to like 97, and I think he's going to finish. He's decided he's going to stop on July 4th after 100 days of doing songs every morning. So it's live. So that's been pretty cool.
Yeah.
Personal.
Try to make it
30
happen.
days, inspired, grind, nose to stone, back on it, man. And I mean, that your brother doing that for 100 days straight. I didn't know it was that long, but I did notice it was like every morning I was seeing a live stream.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. You got a social distance. You gotta wash your hands. If you're out in public, wear your mask. Sanitize. Pass me the other one.
Both same.
HO2. Same thing. Hand sanitizer.
We're sanitizing. We're being responsible right now while the track gets queued up. Here it is.
Go ahead and sanitize.
Gotta be safe out here, people.
Shine a light from your window, paint in green and in blue.
They gotta get them up to the bar, get them over to the floor.
There's a song that I've been playing. It's helping to pull me through. Quiet night in the city. Ain't no faith in the high command. staying home again this weekend. Gonna tune in for a one-man band. Nowhere to hide after the pain comes. Just look inside, see where it comes from. What's on your mind? It's your illusion. Stay by my side after the end. So count your silver linings. Count up all your blessings too. Carry on for tomorrow. Stand strong till the light breaks through. Don't wait for more after the end comes. Just look inside, see where it comes from. What's on your mind? It's your illusion. Stay by my side after the end. Think we're gonna make it. Think we're gonna make it. Think we're gonna make it.
Before we reach for hate,
Gonna make it.
no, not that one, not that one. I haven't introduced that one with the band just yet, but we will.
Man, you got some chops, bro. I'm telling you,
Yo,
your
that's
voice is
amazing.
phenomenal. The playing is phenomenal. And if that's what became of COVID-19 and being on lockdown, then I'm ready for the second wave. So of course, Dave Pitt and the Pitt Brothers Band tomorrow here at 7 p.m.
Yeah,
it's 30 days to rock.
dot
I was
us.
about to say first live.
I was about to say firstlive.us
I
too.
caught myself. This is the initiative. We're
30
doing
days
this
to
for
rock.
30 days to rock.us. And I'm just going to take a,
I already pounded mine to the head. I keep looking at it thinking more's going to magically show up. But, I mean
savor it.
nah, I did for as long as I could. I tasted the chocolate, and I just, oh, man, I miss it.
And you guys already know you can find the Pitt Brothers Band on Spotify. Go stream that music. Tune in tomorrow. It's going to be a live performance.
Yes.
Everybody's going to be involved. Everybody's going to be
Gonna
here.
be the entire band. You'll get to see the venue. And more than that, man, you'll get to hear the amazing Dave Pitt and company, man.
Yeah, man. All right, cool. I'm looking forward to it. We'll be there tomorrow. Tune in. And I'll keep. You guys are gonna be on more every week, right?
Every week.
Every week.
Every week. All right, sweet. I'll be tuning in. I'll be calling in.
We love you, brother,
Love you,
and
brother.
get ready
I
for
love
that
you,
basketball game.
Yeah.
Once those courts open, hopefully we can do it when my son's still home from school because that'll help me. But he's going back now. All right, boys. Be good.
We'll
I'll see you
tune in
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Wait, man. Tuning in.
You already know.
Peace.
Pitt Brothers Band.
The Pitt Brothers Band.
That song was wow. That song was just, man. That was an amazing song, Danny.
That shit
was,
brought a
man.
tear to my eye. You know what? That song, it made me sad that I don't have another cup of this delicious handcrafted. I'm staring at the cup. I'm just like,
That's,
I'm like, God damn, I'm caffeine up right now.
yeah, man. Wow. I'm just so happy to be back right now.
Jacked.
Like, I'm just so happy. I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy to be back doing this with you guys. Be back in this building. Feel the energy. Feel the love, man. We had John Block on earlier. We got to see inside the territory space. got a little insight on Territory Tuesdays. You guys saw us go in and interact with it, man, and that was amazing, man.
We haven't done a 2-hour show since 2018.
Yeah.
The art show, we go to Wide.
Let's get a wide shot.
Aqueous Isolations on Tuesday the 7th. That's going to be the featured virtual art show, and the creators will be in-house discussing and having an interview.
I want to ask questions about the Nick Cage face.
I love
I have questions.
the reflection. It looks like a Nicolas Cage meme.
Like it does. From here,
It is.
you don't see. From here, I see like a almost like how Venom's face is from this angle, like how Venom's face is with the tongue out, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
From here, it's what it looks like. But when you look at it on screen at that angle, you can see like the two eyes and make out the Nicolas Cage thing. I'm almost 100% sure it's just me, but I mean,
You know what I
never know.
love? I love that everything goes together.
Yeah.
They did a series, and that to me is like that's how you sell paintings. You can't just do one-offs anymore. If you're gonna go and try to like sell this to a hotel for like 6 figures, they'll
You
pay
have
it.
to have the-
You gotta have a series though,
That's the whole series, so I
and
can
it
put
gotta be
different
this beautiful.
places. Yeah, but that's amazing.
That's hot.
That's amazing painting, man. Like I mean, these are the things where I appreciate the arts
Gotta
because
love
I
that
never had the
PTZ.
talent at the arts.
Where's the PTZ at that's moving?
Right there, Danny's moving it.
Oh, that's what it is. That's not the PTZ. That's some
it's Danny.
handcrafted,
That's some,
handcrafted movements.
That's talent right there.
Here at First
That's
Live.
where you know how to steady your hand. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the pen. Look at that.
That's dope.
That's good painting, man. And it takes, this is one
all
of the
these
things too,
hotels in
man,
the
that
city.
I've discussed. When I tell people, when people call me a comedian, I say I never earned that. People try to give us credit for stuff we didn't do or earn yet. I usually deflect it and say, you have to earn that. A lot of people think.
But
just
you can
get-
at least say you're an aspiring comedian.
Yes, I agree to that. But when it comes to even art, that's talent. A lot of people get a canvas, do some drip drops, a little colored line straight, and they think, I should be selling this for thousands of dollars. That's not how it goes. And there's a big difference between what we have behind our shoulders here and the type of stuff we see people think like that with that. And that's stuff that gets sold to hotels.
That's the way to do it, bro. They're the ones that have a huge budget for this shit. You
Yeah.
want to create an atmosphere that people are going to go, wow, I want to go back and stay there. It's going to take people away from the norm. They go to a hotel that looks like their house, then what the fuck are we doing?
Essentially.
And, we already went through the jam-packed schedule for this week.
For this week.
Tomorrow, of course, 7 p.m. I'm waiting for the
Pit Brothers
Territory
Band.
Tuesdays,
Territory
bro.
Tuesdays, man. I want to see that. I want to see how that goes. But I want to hear the Pit Brothers Band tomorrow, man. I want to hear them, man. And if there's a comment section, I'm just going to let you know now, Dave. I'm going to be talking some smack about that basketball game.
Well, he already knows. We've been talking about this shit for what? It's been like 2 years already.
2 years already.
Like 2 years since we first started here. He was our first guest. No,
This is our first live guest, yes. On air.
our first live guest. And the first person we spoke to on stage was John Block.
Yep.
That was that night.
Yeah.
This footage is still there. It just can't be public because fucking copyright shit.
Yeah.
God damn it, man. I'm so happy to be back.
I'm so excited to be back. So excited to be here, be back with the team, man. I know I've said it tons of times already, but I'm not going to stop saying it.
And I think that we need to go hard this month, harder than we ever gone for First Live, because we want this initiative to work. We want this place to stay here, and we know that this is just a hub for creativity, especially in our home neighborhood, Bushwick. Like, we don't really know anywhere else in the world that there's a place like this.
Nowhere, man.
Let alone in our own fucking
In our
yard.
hometown, let alone walking distance from home. One of the things I want to do, and we'll discuss it off air, man, but since we're going to be back, doing this, if maybe you want to hit the street, do a couple video segments for next week.
We'll talk about it off
Off
the
air. It requires social distance and masks, all that good shit.
'Cause I think now we just got to find the right place
Yeah.
and the right people.
You'll find
Last
people
thing I want
willing
to do
talk.
is get shanked.
We'll find the right people out here to talk. We know.
What we really should do is do the highlight for Tony's Pizza.
I mean, I'm good with that too, man. We could do either or. We could do both. I'm good with
that Tony's Pizza, like the influence that they have and the fact that
he did throughout
took care of the community in a way.
COVID, through that early wave, man, taking care of the entire community. I mean, everyone.
He put the whole strip on his back.
Hospitals, like he was, and it wasn't just local hospitals. He was across the board. He was everywhere, and that was initiative, man. I mean, getting police escorts to these places. You know, like he was Sal of Tony's Pizzeria, worked hard.
Very fucking hard, bro.
Extremely hard. Like seeing what he did through quarantine, like that's the type of spirit. That is the true New Yorker spirit. What we saw from Tony, and you even got a bit of a New Yorker accent from me there when I said it the first time.
New Yorker.
You got a bit of it. I don't usually say New York like that, but that was a true New Yorker like thing that Tony like Sal did there throughout that entire first like 2 months, that first 60, 70 days. He took care of the hood. He took care of the nurses, everyone, man. And even still, getting that other side set up, man, to give healthier options to a neighborhood that doesn't have many.
And honestly, he was like a bridge between the hood and the police force.
Through what happened?
Because he was taking care of everybody. He was, Sal for mayor, bro.
Bro, that's someone who deserves recognition in this neighborhood, man. I think, and a lot of us, like I said, we've gone there, we've eaten pizza there our entire lives, but to actually meet the man behind it, who owns it, that place. I told you I went there Friday. Was it Friday? It was Friday I said I went there, right?
Yeah.
When I got the hot wings. And I just, still, people there, nice, cool, respectful, like the dude who was running everything. I'm guessing that's, like, got to be someone related to him who was running it. Dude's mad cool, respectful. Like, you need anything else? You want this one? No, I'm cool, brother. Thank you. Like, dude was like OD respectful, that OD cool there, bro. Like even the options they have, like I was sitting there like, man, I have shit to do tomorrow, but I want a piece of cake. Like I think I might go there today.
That dessert section.
I was sitting there looking at the dessert section like, damn, man. And there was a picture he put up of like a limoncello like cake with strawberry on it. I was trying to see if that's what I didn't see that in there.
And we're talking about the Tony's at 443. It's 443 Knickerbocker, right?
Does the other Tony's even have a bakery section?
No, I'm trying to get the address out there to the people.
Yes, I believe that is the correct. Wait, let's see. Nick. 44. I didn't want to say the wrong address. Why I didn't say that address? But I do believe it's 443 because that's the odd side. Because 116 is 515 Knickerbocker. I remember that. So I would say 443 would be correct, moving that few blocks down.
And while he's doing all of this, he's also working social media for Tony's. Documenting everything. Like he's letting people know exactly what the hell's going on.
Like the big initiative, getting the kids
I
making the
believe
pizza,
what I was
man.
saying, bro.
Sending the at-home pizza kit so you can get the kids to like making pizza. How many kids do you think, and I'm going to tell you, he definitely inspired at least maybe a handful of kids who maybe, man, I might want to own a pizzeria. Like kids are looking at that. How many kids who did this had fun, who, man, maybe I want to learn how to make pizza. Or even inspired kids who don't want to own a pizzeria, but maybe get into the culinary arts. And that's a way to think of it. And it's just that simple. Do it yourself at home pizza kit he put out. Through this, hey, you can't come into Tony's, you want to make a pizza at home with your family? Sell you all the ingredients. That's that's genius.
He's a very well respected person in this neighborhood.
He is very well respected. Even for the people that don't know him, the amount of respect for Tony's as an establishment itself is very well respected. But when you meet Sal, it's a different level of respect.
It wasn't until last year that I even realized that he's the one that owned it because he got the other spot.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus Christ, bro. The businessman, bro. He's the Chef Ramsay of the hood.
That's how you
And on top of that, they have some of the best goddamn pizza.
This is better than the best damn pizza. I mean, it's crazy. The slice of pizza I wanted, they didn't even have any left when I got there. And I still want one this week, man. The Sicilian Brooklyn zone with the pepperoni cups and the chicken cutlet. That was what I wanted. Bro. They didn't have it.
Just made my stomach growl.
My bad, man. But I was thinking about it, man. I've been thinking about it. But,
so as we close out this amazing broadcast, bro.
This return to live. Our first live broadcast of 2020, man. Our first live broadcast back here in First Live.
It was like, it felt. Why is it that every time we was getting on a hot streak, something happens that we just...
That's how it goes, man. But, I've always... I usually... And I mean, because of the shit he got into with the child abuse shit, I mean, I'm not going to be making this reference too many more times. But I frequently would tell you about Josh Hamilton. baseball player. Played for the Texas Rangers, Los Angeles Angels, Anaheim, Cincinnati Reds. Originally drafted number 1 in 2000, I believe, or 99 by the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. He was called the natural, one of the best talented 5'2" player in baseball. What that means, a guy who can run, throw, play the field, do everything equally good, and not just like one thing. He can do all the things you want of a baseball player playing the field. Great. He got hurt, got addicted to painkillers. That led to other addictions, mainly crack. Like he admitted, he became a crackhead. He told the story as he came back. Like he got suspended, kicked out of baseball. Like, and you know, baseball back then it was only not even steroids. He was doing hard drugs. That baseball, like yo, you're gone. You gotta get clean. Like when he came back, he had to enter the Rule 5 draft, and he became the guy who hit the during that last season at Yankee Stadium, who hit the home run during the home run derby out of Yankee Stadium.
That was him?
That's Josh Hamilton. And his story I tell people all the time. Like he came back, and when he finally got the chance, you know, regardless of what's come out after he had the incident last year with his teenage daughter, the stuff that happened with that, notwithstanding, is a man who had all the talent in the world who, when he got his chance, after he was the one who fucked up his chances before, struck on it, man, and hit big. Like he made it 2 World Series. He won an MVP, won Rookie of the Year. Like it was amazing to see, man. And I frequently look at his story with that for inspiration with shit, man. Like the way he came back, because his career, like he told it, he was cracked out. Like there was games where I was in the outfield and my heart was racing high on crack. I was afraid if I ran, I'd die. Like he told the stories, bro.
There
like,
was a time that we was taking year hiatuses, and everybody said, "Bud and Roach, that shit is dead. That shit is dead." And now look at how much product that we've been able to put out just through that one avenue.
It's that one
audio
avenue.
podcast. We have the beautiful TV setup. We have all this stuff, but at its core, we started doing radio, and we're always going to be radio guys.
Yeah, we're always going to be radio personalities.
So the fact that we can go and put out all this material on budandroach.com, stuff that we did here that we were able to trim down. Thankfully, we recorded as much as we did, because that first run that we did, like 36 days straight, 37 days straight, a lot of those episodes that I put were like, all right, in the beginning we spoke about this, I'll put that. And then the end we spoke about this, I'll put that. So those were multiple fucking episodes in one.
Cuts, yeah.
So it was like, yo, this was just a blessing, bro. And the fact that we back and we better than ever.
Better than ever, still improving, man. I think one of the things we both accepted is that, especially with us, man, like we felt we were good at what we did. I think we feel we're very good at what we do. I think we feel we're the best at what we do, or up there with the best at what gets done doing this in our avenue, at least between 2 people, maybe not solo. But I think when you think of a duo that does this, no one comes to mind that's better than me. Any name you could put out there, even names that have been around forever, I think we're better than. And I don't say that as a boast or being arrogant. I think we just have the chops to get it done. And like I said, even the times we've shot ourselves in the foot, things that were out of our control, that shit we just couldn't take care of. And it happens. And even through all of that, man, we started this in 2012. 8 years later, here we are still rocking.
8 years later.
We're not where we thought we'd be in 8 years, but we're still rocking, still striving, still improving. And
still enjoying the process.
Still enjoying the process. I think we probably enjoy the process now more than we ever had. I don't think we've ever had this much enjoyment when we get together to record and do this before. Sometimes it'd be stressful. It'd be a little bit, be a little afraid.
We didn't understand the industry. Like at that time, you think it's about one thing until you get there and you realize that you had complete control from the beginning. You just never exercised it.
Yeah.
So now we have control, bro.
And we exercise it all the time. And, I mean, we own it.
There's no pressure.
We own
now,
our names.
like you said, this was the first time we went live this year.
And
we record.
seamless,
We don't
easy.
go live anymore.
I mean, and look at this. With us, I'm going to say seamlessly and easy, man. And Danny said it in the beginning when we came over. No, man, we came out and we hit a stride, and we haven't stopped. No commercial break right now. We're going on it here, man.
We went 2 hours straight.
I'm going to sit here and say this. You have major network personalities who would struggle to do 2 hours straight like this, to sit here in a seat for 2 hours. No earpiece, no in-air. Danny's walked over a few notes to you a few times. But no in-airs, no monitors, no nothing. But us sitting here doing what we do, man. And the number one reason. You see what we do
on the wide shot, especially when you see people like interacting.
You see how much more space we have. I mean, we're social distancing, but you see the setup it's here for. What it was set up to have people around, man. And I mean, like I said, I'm happy. I'm thrilled to be back in this building with everyone, man. And the number one reason, once again, I want to reiterate, for 30 Days of Rock here at First Live on 30 Days to Rock.us, this is a fundraiser to raise funds for First Live because they did not get the small business relief, and a lot of other smaller businesses didn't get, man, throughout this COVID-19 pandemic. And bills need to be paid, man. So we're willing to go all in right now with them to help this. All these performances are part of a fundraiser. This is a huge fundraiser here. That's what this is, a 30-day fundraiser for us. We're going to be here to contribute all that's been asked of us and anything else that'll be asked of us because we believe in this venue that much, and we believe in the team here that much, especially Danny and Emily, who have put so much behind us and believed in us from the start. Like, we've all put in time here, but nothing like what they've put over the years, man. So I want to be here to help and give everything I can to hopefully keep this place open. So, like Bushwick, I'm telling you, man, we make it out of this pandemic and this goes. I mean, had this have not happened, like I said, man, like we said, I thought we'd be having the big X coming through here doing little, like, quick shows, live stream them.
But like, honestly, I think this was probably one of the greatest things that happened because it allowed people to really take a step back and just analyze everything. You had no choice but to, because you're just stuck at home. So now you're putting everything down on paper, and you basically got, this isn't working, let's change this. So now I think that not only this is going to work, but the entire space is going to be better for it.
Yeah. I hate to say it, but I said it a few times when we've discussed things, especially everything going on here, is that this has been an unfortunate, like Ross said, a great opportunity. People, you have nothing else but your time, your home. And for anyone who I have friends that are clothing designers, like my boy whose hat I'm rocking, who he's been putting out new shit. One of our other boys who has a clothing line, he's been putting out like new shit, working on new shit. I see so many people who have like used this time, the creatives, and to create. And I mean, this is not judging people because like, hey, everyone's handling this differently.
Yeah.
But the people that like before had a lot of shit going on, that had other obligations, that now those obligations are kind of to the side because of everything going on, have been able to dedicate to this. And there are a lot of people who've created great, amazing, awesome, beautiful things throughout this. And I think that, like you said, man, we're gonna see some great things. I think people are writing great movies right now. I think people are writing great books. I think that there are people who have dedicated themselves, even people that have struggled through this. People that are struggling and are still trying, that are like, and we always say we're our own harshest critics. So people right now that are like, we're having writer's block, you know me, man. You always tell me sit down and write. And we spoke about it with the Dave Chappelle shit. I made the joke. And I'm like, damn, maybe it might be time for me to get a book and start fucking writing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's your thoughts. It's just easier for you to remember them if they fucking written down.
If I write them down. And seeing that, but I told you it made me think that, man. But like just seeing that, man, and like I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people who have been writing, doing poetry, better poetry than some of the bullshit we've seen over the last few days. Not gonna get into that. You know what I'm talking about.
Let's not.
Like I said, not getting into that.
We'll save that for the later podcast that we're doing later
today. That's a roast session coming for somebody. But you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people I'm pretty sure have been trying, and they're their own harshest critics. They're the only ones reading it. And I'm gonna tell you guys, man, when you put it out there, what you put out, man, a lot of people are gonna like, and you're gonna be like, wow, I can't believe I was this hard on myself about this. And I mean, but I also think that being that hard on yourself and people being how they strive and push themselves to be as good as they are.
Pressure makes diamonds.
And the good artists, I want to say, I don't mean to keep rambling on here, but the good artists like that are the harshest on themselves, that criticize themselves, that wanted to do more before they put it out, but just knew, let me get it out. I'm never gonna do it.
They end up billionaires.
They're the ones who push the art forward, who keep pushing boundaries, man. And you just have to try. You have to try for you, and more than anything, do it for you.
So with that, we'll be back next Wednesday. No, today's Wednesday, right?
Yeah, Wednesday.
Next Wednesday,
July 8th.
July 8th at
10 a.m.
10 a.m. Again to noon. We're doing a brand new 2 hours. And
live.
This is fantastic. I think we'll have more guests on next week. Probably have some live performances that will play from being recorded throughout this week, because that's what this is about. It's about, just basically sharing the space and raising these funds. So you guys see it on the screen right now. I want to click it to the first one because I like this joint right here.
Seeing that video play, man.
30 Days to Rock.us. And we'll be back next week.
Yes, and we also want to once again thank John Block. And We also want to thank Dave Pitt,
and we
Pitt
want
Brothers
to
Band.
thank Blue Mics for these fantastic microphones that we've been using all episode.
All episode, these amazing mics, man. We want to thank everyone for tuning in today. And once again, everything that's going to be happening here will be happening live and live streamed over at 30days2rock.us. And that's where you can get everything.
Support the initiative, man.
Support the initiative. Support First Live. It's a fundraiser. We'll be here on Wednesdays. You'll have everything going on. You can see the calendar over at 30days2rock.us. Everything's available there, man. And I mean, you guys know where you can get everything Bud and Roach related by us, man, at budandroach.com.
And you can follow us at Bud and Roach on Instagram.
Because we do the fucking yurt.